1. Introduction: Why emotional indifference hurts more than coldness. In any close relationship, whether it is love, marriage, or deep friendship, the most painful experience is not arguments, nor even intentional coldness. What hurts the most is emotional indifference. Coldness can sometimes be temporary, born out of anger or fatigue. But emotional indifference is different. It is a persistent state in which the other person no longer seems to truly care about you. The painful part is that they are not trying to hurt you. Yet their lack of emotional engagement creates the impression that you no longer matter in their inner world. In love, this makes the partner feel like they are merely present, rather than cherished. 2. Common signs of emotional indifference. There are many ways to recognize when someone has grown emotionally indifferent toward you. No initiative in sharing. They rarely talk about their life, work, or true feelings. When you ask, they do answer, but superficially, without real connection. Forgetfulness about important milestones. Anniversaries, special days, and meaningful moments often slip their mind. If remembered, they treat them casually, creating moments only when asked. They do not initiate romance or joyful surprises. If you request it, they comply, as if it's a formality, not from genuine desire. Mechanical apologies. When you are upset, their apology feels obligatory, not empathetic. It's like they are checking a box rather than soothing your heart. A self-contained inner world. They live as though they don't need you. When they want you, they open the door. When they don't, they push you away with excuses, turning the question back on you. When you ask them to prove their love, they respond, "Haven't I already done enough?" Leaving you helpless, as if punching a pillow. No resistance, but exhausting. The result is, you cannot accuse them of being wrong, yet being with them still leaves you lonely, disappointed, and deeply hurt. 3. The psychological roots: Avoidant attachment style. In psychology, this behavior is known as the avoidant attachment style. People with this style struggle to express or receive emotions. They suppress intimacy and downplay the importance of emotional conversations. Many believe they're just not good at talking about feelings. With time, they'll change. But the harsh truth is, this is rarely just about personality. More often, it originates from childhood wounds. Growing up in unstable families. Parents argued in front of the child. Parents ignored the child's emotions. The child was forced to pick a side, either sympathizing with the mother, or siding with the father. If the child empathized with the mother's anger, they might wish their parents would separate. If they empathized with the father's suffering, they felt guilty for hurting the mother. This repeated conflict confused the child, teaching them to suppress emotions, to avoid further pain. Not being understood or valued. Some children grew up never being heard, never having their feelings acknowledged. As adults, they often lack self-confidence, and find it hard to believe anyone could truly love them unconditionally. See the inner contradiction. Beneath their indifferent exterior lies a paradox. They crave love more than anyone else. Yet they don't believe they deserve it. This contradiction makes them both seek closeness, and retreat from it. The closer a relationship becomes, the more anxious they feel, pushing the partner away to regain control. 4. Consequences in love. Loving an avoidant partner is like holding smoke in your hands. They aren't clearly wrong, yet you constantly feel incomplete. They won't let you into their inner world. They keep you at the threshold, sometimes inviting you in, sometimes shutting you out. They make you believe that with enough patience and sacrifice, you will finally be loved back. But in reality, what they need is not your effort, but a deep sense of safety within themselves. Even worse, if you are not careful, you may spiral into self-doubt. Am I not good enough? Did I do something wrong? When in fact, the issue does not lie with you. 5. How to deal with emotional indifference. Understand they seek safety. An avoidant partner is not trying to test you. They are defending themselves. What they yearn for is safety, not dramatic romantic gestures. Lower unrealistic expectations. You cannot expect them to change completely through your love alone. For them, progress may simply mean opening up a little, not pouring their heart out. C. Provide positive reinforcement. When they do share, even just a bit, avoid criticism or mockery. Respond with acknowledgement, so they learn that showing emotions won't hurt them. D. Respect their space. Avoidants need more solitude than most. The more you pressure them, the more they withdraw. Allow them room and time, so they feel respected. E. Know when to step back. Most importantly, give only as much as you have strength for. They may not know how to love you the way you need, nor how to fully receive your love. If your patience turns into self-sacrifice that drains you, step back to protect yourself. 6. You are not wrong. Do not doubt yourself. If you are with someone emotionally indifferent, remember, your need for care, understanding, and affection is valid. Feeling hurt doesn't mean you're too sensitive. The problem isn't that you're not good enough, it lies in their defense mechanisms. Do not blame yourself. Do not diminish your own worth. 7. Final message. Every person carries wounds from childhood. People with avoidant attachment are not bad. They are simply living with self-protection mechanisms formed long ago. They long for love, but cannot fully trust it. If you love such a person, give when you have enough strength, and stop when it costs too much. Remember, you, too, deserve to be loved, valued, and deeply understood. Hopefully, these reflections help you recognize emotional indifference in love more clearly, so you no longer feel confused, no longer blame yourself, and know how to choose what's best for your heart.